Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony, this is the 15-Minute Gamer, and welcome to Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. This is a preview. I last checked out this game in October 2023 during Steam Fest with the first 3 missions. This new preview I've been given access to included 2 new missions and a small third one. And now we also get to see the new strategic map and where you can check out review units and resources and the possibility to interact with various human factions, choosing who to ally with and who to fight. Before we start though, don't forget if you enjoyed this video, drop the like, comment below to let me know what you think. Will you be checking this game out? And most importantly, subscribe for more content. So the 2 new missions, mission 4, so what you do is you kind of go into this big area and you meet loads of different factions and they're warring and they're trying to fight the machines, and you can choose to help or fight against or just ignore them entirely and do your own thing, and you're looking for supplies. Mission 5, which is near Santa Fe, this is, there's like Legion Terminator convoys going around to try and get down south where there's a big battle, and you have to help out and stop the convoys and take over prisons and areas and stuff like that. So first off, let's discuss these new features. So there are different human factions. These will you'll interact with them as you go around the map, and they'll give you different objectives, and they'll ask you like certain things. Like one guy had his transport destroyed, so before he would help you, he wanted a new vehicle. So you could go and capture a vehicle and then give it to him. And like some will give you options, like there's this guy called Balzano, who was a bit of a dick to be fair. Or you could team up with a different faction to achieve a different objective, but at the risk of annoying Balzano. Overall, I think this feature did work well and it gave an element to RTS I haven't really seen before. Obviously, it's not like massively in depth or anything, but it's a nice feature to have, and I look forward to seeing where it goes. The new strategic map, this is the screen where you kind of rearm and resupply. You can use your resources that you've gathered, and you can click where you go next on the map. Random events or missions happen as you go around the map, so you just kind of have a path where you want to go. It'll take a certain period of time, and that will use resources. If you find a unit in the field as you play, it will be added to your army for next time. I would have maybe liked to seen a bit more like animations here or features, like a little hub area, kind of like in the recent Aliens game, but I had no issues with it. And you do have to think tactically about what units you might want to take with you or upgrade paths you want to take. Now moving back into the game itself, gameplay wise, it's a great RTS. Units are responsive. I like the way you have to extract units at the end of the mission, because it doesn't just go, right, it's ended. So it gives you the option if you're like, ooh, actually I fancy that trailer or that weapon or that thing. It really adds the ability to find new things or complete some objectives you might have missed. What I also like about the game world, as you're kind of walking around, like random things can happen. So say you didn't walk past a building, you may not get some units, and like you'll just be walking past and they'll go, oh hey, we want to join you, or will you help us? And I like that. They weren't shown on the map, it's just something random you found. And at the end, it really does make you feel like you're in a little bit of battle for your lives, because you might just be trying to push out the mission, or you might try and clear up units or something like that. So I really do like that. Pathfinding is good, voice acting is decent, and the main loop kind of had me hooked. You know what I mean? Like, I was completing mission 4 and I was like, that was a good 20 minutes. It'd been 50 minutes. It also has the way it balances time out, where you can rearm, repair, go to your next objective, or think about what you want to do. But then 2 seconds later, you're battling a relentless enemy, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to get wiped out. And I like that. I like the downtime and the uptime. I think it's a really good way to do it. Another feature that's somewhat unique is trailers. So you can find trucks and you can haul around like little mounted guns, artillery, supply, and fuel. And picking and choosing what to bring to the front line where you are, or what might be useful, is again another excellent element of strategy I did really like. Sound and graphics are also excellent. I love the art style. Just watching your Humvee minigun open up on an enemy, or rocket hitting, or the lasers firing back from the Terminators just looks fantastic. The explosions are really good. There's really nice visual effects and destruction. It looks great. And that carries over to sound design as well. The guns sound really punchy. There's radio chatter. And overall, I think this game just nails both. On top of that, it has a pretty functional and decent UI as well, which a lot of RTSs do get wrong. Difficulty. Now that's something. Even on easy, this game is really tough. I'm definitely an RTS player where I go for the Russian zombie approach. I only feel happy when I outnumber the enemy 10-1. However, on this, he can be easily overrun or taken out. And I think it could maybe do with a couple of hints, like when you're walking around and an objective happens. I think it'd be really good if it said, right, this is going to be a difficulty of 2, so be a bit wary. Or this is a 4 objective, so it's going to be really tough. So it would kind of make you think, actually, I don't really have many units left, or I just want to get through. And you could go off and do something else or skip it. So I think it could really do with some hints there to show you how hard something is or not. I can see me as a zombie approach player having to replay missions quite a lot. Overall, though, I cannot wait for this to come out. And I think so far it could be one of the best RTS games I've played in a while. I think it really nails a lot of elements, and it feels really high quality, and I like that in RTS. Anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts on it.